Dominic. Do you guys like Dom's little bun? I did it for him. You're welcome.
She got skills, you know.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on?
Oh, okay. I was gonna tell them.
Yeah, do it.
Oh, no, it's okay.
I was like, no, you can't do it. She's like, watch me. I was like, no, seriously, you can't. Just don't try. She's like, shut up, watch me. Boom. Look at her go.
I did it. Yeah, it looks really good.
So, you saw the title. We're going to do a little bit more serious video. I'm not going to talk too much.
Why?
Go.
Why did you talk too much? What? I don't want to do all the talking.
Hey,
we have to do...
Just to start out the video before we start. So, okay, we'll tell them what we're going to talk about.
Yeah, so, well, this is all the title.
Skin bleaching. Oh, shit. I feel like the other video we did about natural hair, it got a lot of positive comments, and actually a lot of people actually DM'd us and saying thank you for making the video, and they were struggling with that. So Naka thought of this video idea too, because she's been getting a lot of DMs about this subject as well.
Yeah, mostly from younger girls. Yeah.
And before we start out the video and get into the discussion of what we want to say, if someone is skin bleaching, if someone is doing that, that's completely their choice. They're allowed to do it. It's 100% their choice. If they want to do it because of themselves, even after watching this video, that's completely your choice. We accept both people. Everyone's okay. There's no right or wrong, but we're just going to say our opinion and inform people what we think. And possibly some people don't think about this. We actually watched a documentary a couple of days ago about this too, and it just happened to coincide with what we're gonna say. And there's a lot of harmful things in it. The creams that actually have a lot of active ingredients, mostly causes with mercury. And if when you put mercury on your skin, if you look it up, it's actually really bad for you, and that you can actually pass that on to children. So if you're pregnant and you use skin bleaching cream, if there's an active ingredient mercury, it causes a bunch of diseases, skin cancer, everything like that. A lot of people don't even know that. They don't even write sometimes on the bottles.
What's in it?
Yeah, the documentary is on YouTube, so feel free to watch it. But
that's what we did. And I remember, like, the reason why, I decided, I was like, oh my god, Dawn, we should totally talk about this, is because there's a girl that DM'd me, and she was asking me how I was so confident being a dark-skinned girl. And I remember, I never thought about that, because to me, that's not my reality. I've never been put in, a situation where I didn't like my skin color, even if I went to an all-white school, but I still... I was never made fun of for my skin color or anything, so to me, those things were always in the back of my mind. But even that, I know that there's people that suffer,
it's the reality that people deal with every day, and it's not just a certain type of ethnicity that deals with it. And I know, because we're going to Thailand and going to other countries, and we actually watched, a thing of what to bring. And one girl was like, I'll bring your own shampoo bottles and your own soap, because a lot of products in those countries actually have skin bleaching ingredients in them. So it's not just specific countries that have them. It's actually a trend, and a lot of different countries, a lot of different ethnicities are actually
it's not just black people
trying to segregate and trying to make some group of people feel better just because of the color of the skin, which is sad. And it's almost a reality that we live in. I don't live in it, but I mean, you can see it. You don't have to be blind to see the media, how they portray.
Yeah.
They
in
always
the documentary, remember the
Yeah.
girl, she was driving in a car, and this was in Africa. I can't remember where in Africa, but she was driving in the car, and all the billboards, they were all light-skinned women, one after one after one. And then the girl, she was talking about how she wanted to bleach her skin because she didn't feel beautiful. And 100%, if I was in her shoes, I would too, because it's wherever you go, there's no one that looks like you, so you can't relate to anyone. And it's crazy that this was in Africa, and I was like, oh my god. So,
and it's no one's fault. It's almost like a brainwash, because they portray beauty as the standard that people see constantly every single day. They're reminded of it every single day, and so then they want to become that beauty standard. And they do things that can harm themselves to do it. And it's not people do themselves to harm themselves every single day. It's not just skin bleaching products. There's other things people do every single day. But at least if you're informed, you make this decision informed before you get into something.
Yeah, and a lot of the time the people that bleach their skin, they don't know that the
those
chemical
products,
the
yeah.
products are harmful. They just want to be a lighter skin complexion. So it's just like, oh my god, I don't want to be dark. I'm stressed out. Like no one loves me. And then the answer to their problems are to be lighter skin. But the thing is, like, being a lighter skin complexion than what you are is not gonna solve the issues that you have within. You know. So look, sometimes you guys ever seen like someone that was like really really pretty but they were so insecure and you're like, why? Like you have everything. And that's really how it is, because you're never going to be satisfied. You have to heal the issues within. Like you can't try to be accepted by other people. You have to accept yourself, and then once you accept yourself, you're going to attract the right people. Like why would you want to be accepted by people just for your skin color?
They
You know,
don't
you
like the
don't
real
need
you.
yeah, you don't need people like that in your life.
If you portray the real you should be able to attract. If you're happy with the real you, and you attract those type of people, they'll like you for who you are instead of putting on this facade of someone you want to be, and then those people like the person you are pretending to be or whatever. And in the YouTube documentary, it was very interesting because they were specifically um, basically following this one guy who wanted to be a singer, and he was using skin bleaching products and it worked. He did get lighter,
Yeah.
and then he thought that his success that he was getting was because of his skin was lighter. He thought like all the people around him liked him because he was lighter, and then the reporter whatever told him that there's these products in them and like it causes a lot of harmful things. And he's like, I didn't know that. But even if after he knew that, he still wanted to do it.
Deep, yeah.
He wanted to keep going even though he knew, which is his own choice. But like maybe if he would have knew that at the beginning.
Yeah, and you know how like you say one lie and then you have to keep lying. You can't stop, because it's like I feel like when you stop bleaching, like do you go back to being dark skin or do you stay that color? I feel like I feel like
there's hundreds and a bunch of different shades, and every single shade is beautiful. Like everyone is special in their own way, and one shouldn't praise more than the other. Everyone should accept the other. And like he was saying too, he was like, well, like that's what they portray in the media and stuff. But like the new generation coming up, that's what the marketers and the media will try to sell to them. So like you guys and us, we have to change the trend and not just make one shade beautiful but make them all beautiful.
And a lot of the media, they get the message, you know, like they're starting to
slowly,
see they're starting to see, oh my god, yeah, that's true, we need to include everyone because people are speaking up, like you need to represent, everyone needs to be represented. It sucks when you're young and there's no one that looks like you, and especially like if you're one of those people that you have a lower self-esteem, so I can honestly understand that. And a lot of people throw hate towards the women that do bleach their skin, but honestly, like, I sympathize for them because they just want to be accepted. That's really what it is. But my issue is with that is that, like, don't promote that to make it seem like it's like the answer to your solution and it's this amazing product when it's really not. Women that bleach their skin, they have a lot of health issues. Like, a lot of them can't go out in the sun without being burned. They have a lot of scars, and like a lot of the times their skin, like the pigmentation, it's not all the same. So it's like you can't change yourself and expect for you to be all natural, you know? So
like the way that the skin works, the melanin and the pigmentation is what dictates your skin color. When you remove pigmentation and melanin from your skin, that's how you get lighter, right? You have less of that in your skin. But by having less of that, that is kind of what protects your skin. So you're more susceptible to diseases. You're more susceptible to sunburns, everything like that. You can get the rays from the sun affect your skin differently. So you might fix your one problem, or you think that, you know, it will make you feel better, but then it might make another 10 problems. You know, and again, it's like, yeah, it is your choice. If you want to do this to be accepted and it makes you feel better, then do it. But just make sure you inform yourself before you get into something that it might be too late to get out of.
And evaluate the reasons why you want to bleach your skin. Honestly,
dig deep.
Don't bleach your skin for other people. Don't make, like, what is it? What does my dad always say? Yeah, so when I was younger, my dad used to say, don't make permanent decision based on temporary feelings, because how I feel, let's say how I felt when I was 17 or 18 isn't the same as how I feel now. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And a lot of these girls like messaging me are young girls, and honestly, if you're young and you're watching this and you want to bleach your skin, no matter what race you are, don't do it. Honestly, and I'm saying don't do it because
Don't do it for other people.
yeah, you're beautiful the way you are. You don't need to change yourself to please other people. Like
Everyone's skin is beautiful. You're beautiful how you are, and someone will love you for the person that you are. You don't have to
exactly,
change to
yeah.
get someone's love, because you don't want to be someone else to get someone's love. Like, you want to be yourself to find love, right? So like, just don't do it for the wrong reasons, and just inform yourself.
And like honestly, it breaks my heart, like especially like celebrities that like
It's sad.
that promote these things and
The
stuff like
worst.
that, and it's just like,
Yeah.
and little kids that buy these things, young girls or young boys that buy these things, they don't know what they're doing. They don't know
No.
what they're putting out on their skin, and it's
That's what happened in the
so
show. Like, there was
sad.
this celebrity in South Africa that was It was in South Africa, right?
I don't remember.
I think so. That she was endorsing like the product that they were using.
She didn't even know what was in it.
She didn't know what was it. First of all, she didn't really agree with it. Second of all, and then they like, oh, it causes this, it causes that. Like, they tested and had like a bunch of bad things. She's like, it was just a business deal. So like, just think about it. Like, if you get paid, you know, $100,000, would you say something is good? Yeah, probably. Like, you want the
Yeah.
money, right? So just like, open your eyes to like those things. And like, a lot, they were actually confiscating all the products on the street because like it was illegal, and it was a lot counterfeited products. So like, one product from one company, it might be like not that bad or whatever. It might be this, that, but then like another person will make the same product with the same label but have like all these other ingredients. So you never really know what you're buying, right?
And the people selling the products, the skin bleaching products, they don't care about you. They don't care
for
what
money,
happens
man.
to you. Honestly, they really
It's a
don't
business,
care.
right?
It's harmful products that cause cancer that could kill you. Like dye
If
to
you
be
look it up,
lighter,
yeah.
like for what? You know, embrace your dark skin. Or like, you know, go
And-
inside all winter. Winter you get lighter, and then the summer just walk around with an umbrella.
Not everyone has winter though.
Oh.
You think about here.
Yeah, think about here. What I'm saying, like,
But like,
walk with an umbrella.
those businesses, they sell the products. Like, if you're a business, you only sell something that there's a demand for. If you kill the demand, they won't have the products. So I mean, this video is not meant to like attack
bash
anyone.
Yeah.
It's meant to just, you know, inform and open up people.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that our channel has more views now, so we do want to use it for good things too. And like, it's not about a video or whatever, just to, I mean, to help, right? So
Yeah, don't, honestly, like,
there's almost no edits, like, it's all raw too, right?
Yeah.
So
I just, skin bleaching and girls that bleach their skin, it makes me so sad. And I have friends that are like literally like Dominic skin color, and like they're obviously like different ethnic group, and then they're literally his skin color, and they're like, oh, you know, my family thinks I'm too dark, I want to bleach my skin. I'm like, for what?
It's
like,
sad, man.
it's crazy.
that's what I'm saying. It's not just one culture. Like, a
It's
lot
not
of
just
different
one culture.
cultures, man.
And like dark skin in different cultures, it's different. Dominic in some culture could be considered darker skin, you know? So yeah, my friend, I'm shook, but yeah. So it's just like,
Times change, but it's slow to change, man. And like, it starts with one person, and one person starts, and then others, and then it starts a movement. So
yeah, guys, we have to do better as human beings. No, we do.
yeah.
And like, and I don't want, if you bleach your skin or whatever, like, I don't want you to feel attacked or anything. We are not attacking you, honestly. Like, we are not. I honestly really understand why
It's
a
better to
dark
talk about
skinned
it.
girl would bleach her skin. Like, in today's society, 110% I would understand why a dark skinned girl or like a darker skin Indian girl or Asian girl, like any race or whatever you are, would bleach your skin. Because like, society, when you're a darker skin complexion or when you don't fit their beauty standard, they make you feel like shit, honestly. But you can't let society dictate how you live your life. You can't let other people dictate how you feel about yourself. Love yourself and you'll project that. Like, I get hate all the time on how I look and how I am on YouTube, but at the end of the day, I am here sitting with my man, having a good time, and they're miserable on behind their keyboard talking about how dark I am and how this and that. Like, remember at the beginning, like, it used to get to me, but then I was just like, because I wasn't used, I've never
She wanted to stop.
Yeah, I wanted to stop YouTube. Like, I've never gotten hate on, like, how I looked, my skin color, like, nothing until I started YouTube with a bunch of, like, crazy people, like, saying negative stuff to me just because I was with Dominic. And I was just like, what? So I didn't obviously, like, imagine if we would have quit when I wanted to quit. I wouldn't be here now. So it's just like, I honestly understand how, like, if you want to bleach your skin, I understand how you feel. And I've been to a school where I was the only black girl. So it's just like, I literally can put myself in someone's position because I've been there. But the thing is, like, it's not worth it. You're going to bleach your skin, but those people are still, they're not going to like you because there's something in you that just irritates them. And don't let them get the best out of you. It's honestly not worth it. Like, at the end of the day, you're going to be laughing. They're going to be miserable. People that hurt other people and, like, make you feel like shit, they're hurt. They're miserable. And they're not worth your time. Neither is the media. If they want to promote skinny girls with, I don't know, whatever, and you don't fit that, who cares? There's people that are going to love you for how you look. Like, I feel like, you know, the same beauty's in the eye of the beholder. That's 100% true. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so...
Not everyone has the same taste. So there's no one beauty standard. There's hundreds, there's thousands, right? Because there's millions, billions of people. All those people have a different beauty standard. Mm-hmm. So you don't try and fit into one category because, you know, like, if I want to be 7 foot tall, I'll never be 7 foot tall. Yeah. So I'm not going to try and fit into the 7 foot tall category, you know? Like, you have your traits, you have your personality, you have your strengths, you're beautiful, and just fit in yourself.
Yeah,
you know?
Roll with that. But... that was the video.
I think that was it. The rant is over.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this videos. If you feel offended, we're sorry. We don't want to offend anyone. Honestly, it's just like our opinion on it. There's so many, like, that DM that I got honestly broke my heart, and I just want any girl to know that you're beautiful the way you are, and you do not need to change yourself. And if you do change yourself, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with enhancing yourself to make yourself feel better, but do it for yourself. Don't go out there trying to please some next man or some next girl. Do it for yourself. Honestly, self-love is the best love.
That's it.
Yeah.
And I mean, the comment section always helps people. Like the hair video, like there was actually people like opening up in the comments.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you are experiencing something, like, I mean, sometimes it's better to let it out, right? So
talk to someone.
People are here to help.
Yeah, talk to friends. If you don't have friends, you can DM me, girl. We're gonna talk it out. It's okay. Like, no, it is true. Yeah. Honestly, I try to reply to all my DMs, but I get a lot. So someone was mad at me the other day because I took too long to reply to them, and I was like, girl, I'm so sorry. But yeah, feel free to talk it out in the comments, you guys. We're all friends here, so we can all help each other out. It doesn't matter what race you are, like, it doesn't matter what religion you are. We love everyone here, and we accept everyone the way they are.
And I think it's your favorite saying. I mean, it's pretty straightforward that if there's any negativity,
you're getting blocked, bitch.
It will be blocked.
You will. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching
this video.
Hope
it helps someone. You know, if it only helps a handful of people, it's worth it. So you never know what people are going through.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you feel someone in your life, in your circle, feels sad, reach out to them. I mean, we don't need any of the stuff that happens all the time, right?
Yeah. So, let's make the world a better place. Bye, guys.
Comment, subscribe.
Toodaloo.
250K here, cup. I mean, we're kind of there. 500K.
Yeah. Bye.